Within 12 months after I moved to Milan, I was already making €1,000 a day working as a cultural consultant, advising Italian and French luxury brands on their business in China. Prior to my move to Italy, I didn't have any experience working in fashion, I didn't speak any word in Italian, and I didn't have any connection in Europe. But if I could make it work, you absolutely can do it as well. At the end of this video, I will be offering complimentary one-on-one coaching sessions to 10 lucky winners, so stay tuned to find out how you can enter the contest. My name is Richard. I am a cultural and strategy consultant working in fashion and luxury here in Milan, Italy. On this channel, I share with you everything that I've learned from my personal and professional life as a 30-something-year-old figuring out life. Due to the popularity of my last video, I will be starting a new series titled Cultural Consulting 101, dedicated to those of you who are either an international student currently finishing a degree at a foreign university, or someone who's got a few years of work experience under your belt and is ready to upgrade your career to the next level. Let's get started. This video is part 2 of the series, and today we'll be discussing the preliminary steps to take in building a career as a cultural consultant. First, selecting your industry. Whether it is fashion, luxury, art, design, automotive, travel, or even FMCG, you need to have a thorough understanding of the underlying logic of supply and demand in your chosen industry. When I say supply and demand, I didn't mean it just from an economic or quantitative point of view, but also from a qualitative one. Supply refers to suppliers, so businesses, companies, and brands, and demand refers to consumers. Who are they? Where are they from? And what do they want? Using my experience in fashion and luxury as example, this means that you need to understand who the key players are, both at the high end and the more accessible segments. Who are the established brands? Who are the emerging brands gaining traction? What are the trends driving consumer behaviors? And critically, in the case of luxury fashion, who are the consumers in the Chinese market? And how do their values, preferences, and buying habits differ from their Western or European counterparts? And once you have a clear understanding of the supply and demand in your industry, you're at a much better position to offer some insights to potential clients. However, this is only the first layer. The real skill of a cultural consultant comes from connecting the dots from both sides, figuring out how supply meets the demand and how cultural dynamics, market trends, and consumer behaviors create opportunities for brands to grow and adapt. Second step is selecting the function. And ideally, you want to choose the function that you're most interested in and not necessarily the one that you have the most experience in. For many people, their interests usually align with their professional experience, which is great. But what I have learned over time is interest and passion can often take you much further than experience alone. If you are truly fascinated by a particular aspect of the business, marketing, communication, retail merchandising, or even something more technical like product development, this can be your gateway to making a meaningful impact, even if it's not where your resume is strongest. Within any organization, some functions are just naturally more multicultural or cross-disciplinary than others. Taking marketing and communications, for example, these areas require deep understanding of diverse consumer behaviors, cultural trends, and regional sensitivities. You are constantly engaging with people from different cultural backgrounds, whether you are crafting campaigns for a global audience or adapting messaging for a local market like China. The key is to find a function that allows you to connect with various cultures and perspectives, either directly or indirectly. Lastly, and the third step is self-evaluation. This is about taking a deep and honest look at your own skills, experiences, and interests, and then assessing how they fit into the new career direction that you're pursuing. A career in cultural consulting is best described as a boundaryless career, which is a concept developed by scholars Arthur and Rousseau in the 90s. This path is characterized by continuous flexibility and mobility because you're not tied to any industry or companies. Instead, you're constantly looking for opportunities that leverage your transferable skills regardless of their location, function, or company. And now let's talk about how this could apply to you. Think about your own experiences, interests, passions, strengths, and backgrounds. What do they have in common? How can you take your previous experiences and apply them in a new setting? And the key is to recognize that any interest, skill, or experience have a common ground. And that common ground is you. And this is often referred to as the core of your personal brand. It's your unique combinations of strengths, perspectives, and insights that can be transferred and applied to any industries, roles, or cultures. And your job now is to explore how your experiences, skills, and interests intersect and connect with the new industry and the function that you want to enter. And sometimes the connection might not be immediately obvious, and that is completely normal. Identifying how your skills and experiences can translate into a new career can be challenging, especially when you're aiming for something as dynamic as cultural consulting. And that's why I am super excited to announce that I will be offering one free one-on-one coaching session to the first 10 people commenting on this post who want more personalized guidance. All you have to do is commenting where you're from, which country you live in, what you are majoring in university right now, or what industry or function you're currently working in, and share this video with your friends on your WeChat Moments for my Chinese followers, or on Instagram and Facebook for my international followers. In these one-on-one sessions, we'll work together to firstly clarify your unique strengths and how they apply to the cultural consulting field or any other industry you're looking to enter. Secondly, identify transferable skills from your previous roles and turn them into marketable assets that make you stand out to potential clients or employers. Thirdly, develop a strategic roadmap for your career as a cultural consultant, including specific steps to take and how to position yourself as an expert in your chosen function and industry. And lastly, refine your personal brand so that you can confidently navigate the global job market and seize new opportunities. I have been through the process myself, and I want to share the tools and the strategies that helped me get to where I am today. Thank you so much for watching this video and for joining me on this beautiful walk in Parco Sempione in Milan, Italy. And I will be back with part 3 of the series in the next couple of days, where I will walk you through a real case that I worked on last year involving cultural consulting for a German brand operating in China. Until next time, bye-bye.